What's up, guys? It's your man Donovan Sharpe. Let's go ahead and get right to it, man. Happy Tuesday, by the way. Something that a lot of girls seem to be lying more and more about these days is their virginity, right? You meet a girl and, you find out a little bit more about her, and invariably, she's going to tell you, a lot of girls are telling guys, hey, I'm a virgin, blah, 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 blah. I actually had a friend of mine in Atlanta, the second time I lived there many, many years ago, and there was this girl, I think her name was Panya or Tanya or something. Anyway, she said that she was a virgin. And I don't know, maybe I was blue pill. I didn't really believe him. Come to find out, she was not a virgin. Girls are lying about being virgins these days, guys. It seems to be something that they're doing quite a bit. So I guess the question is why do they lie? Well, some reasons why they lie is because she actually likes you, right? If a girl doesn't really want to, if she doesn't really like you, she doesn't want to be in a, if she doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, she's just gonna fuck you. She knows that you don't care. She doesn't care whether or not you think she's a virgin or virginal, etc., etc. Another reason is because girls lie because they don't want you to think that she's a slut. And another reason they lie is women know that high value men don't commit to sluts. And girls all the time, they talk about, well, a girl's notch count doesn't matter. Well, they know it does matter, right? This is why they lie about it. Another reason they lie is to get men to chase them and try to take their fake virginity. They know that men will move heaven and earth to fuck a virgin, right? Like, if we fuck a virgin, we feel like she belongs to us. We also know that women never forget their first. My high school sweetheart was the same way. She was a virgin, and I was the first guy she'd ever had. I was the first guy she'd ever had sex with. She was the first girl I had ever had sex with. Now, I was 2 years ahead of her. I was a senior and she was a sophomore, and so I cheated on her in college. I was 2 years ahead of her. Then, of course, when she got to college, she became a slut and started cheating on me. Another reason why girls lie about being virgins is to get respect. They know that men don't respect sluts, and this is men of value, low value, high value. It doesn't matter. They know that men don't respect sluts. Right? Like, they know this. And girls know that just because we want to fuck them doesn't mean that we respect them. We'll give you all the attention in the world and we'll make jokes and jump through hoops to try to fuck you, but if we know you're a slut, girls know that we do not respect them if they're sluts. Just like girls don't respect you if you try to commit to them too early. A guy who tries to commit to a girl too early is the male version of a slut. Sluts also hate being treated like sluts. This is why they lie. They want that respect. They also know that we never believe the number they give us, so they go to the extreme and call themselves virgins. Guys, stop asking girls, your fucking fuck buddies, your wives, your girlfriends. Quit asking them how many guys they've slept with. They're never going to tell you the truth. I always say multiply that number by 7. If she says, yeah, I've slept with 10 guys, that number is probably closer to 70. Well, guess what? I always say this. Girls have the internet too. Girls know that guys, thanks to all of this information that we share over the internet, they know that when they tell us that they have fucked 5 guys, they know that we don't believe them, right? They know that no matter what number they give us when we foolishly ask, we are not going to believe them. So what ends up happening is that they want to say, okay, well, I know he's not going to believe me if I tell him I fuck 10 guys, he's not going to believe me. If I tell him I fuck 20 guys, he's going to think I'm a slut. If I tell him the truth, he's really going to think I'm a slut. So they go to the extreme and call themselves virgins. Another reason why they lie about being virgins is to be that special unicorn, right? She wants us to think that she's different or that she's chaste or that she's virtuous. Also, if a girl lies to you about being a virgin, she gets treated better, right? Like, this is how this goes. Like, men treat, if you were 100% certain that a girl was a virgin, you would treat her differently. You would treat her like a lady. Sluts want to be treated like ladies. Now, before we get to the counterfeit versions, I'm going to give you 7 kinds of counterfeit versions out there and how to sort of find these liars out. First, let's define the word virgin. The definition of a virgin means that a dick has not entered your body. Period. I don't care if your hymen is still intact. I don't care if you've been fucked in the ass by 28 guys. If a cock has entered your body, you are not a virgin. If you've blown 50 guys, if you've given guys 50 blowjobs, you're not a virgin. So let's go ahead and get started here and talk about the counterfeit virgins. Number 1, the everywhere but there virgins. Okay, these are the girls who have only had anal sex and have given oral sex to guys, right? Now, here's the thing. Even if it were true, let's just say for the sake of argument that a girl's hymen has never been pierced. She's never had vaginal sex before. right? If she's been fucked in the ass by 15 guys and sucked 58 cocks, she's still a slut. It's called anal sex and oral sex for a reason. And if she's had sex, she's not a virgin. Anal sex is a dick entering the body, period. Oral sex is the dick entering the body. Just because he didn't pierce your hymen does not mean that you're not a slut. Let's move to the next one. Number 2, the popped my cherry with a dildo virgin. These are the girls who try to make you think that the reason why she doesn't have a hymen is because she popped it with a dildo. Dude, so many girls, especially in Vegas, so many girls in Vegas told me this story. Well, I've never had sex with a guy, but I popped my cherry with a virgin. I was a little bit curious. It got that, like, dude, like 5 or 6 girls. I'm like, dude, are these girls all talking to each other? Like, what the fuck? Like, you don't really think I believe that you popped your cherry with a dildo, do you? Number 3. The born again virgin or the secondary virginity slut. These are the girls who say that they're a virgin, and you rightfully assume that she is until she says, "Oh, I meant secondary virginity. I thought I told you," right? So she tells you, "Well, I'm a virgin." Then you fuck her, there's no blood, and she's really, really good at fucking. And you say to her, "Dude, like, you don't really fuck like a virgin." "Oh, I'm sorry. I meant secondary virginity, or I meant born again virginity." These are the girls who have fucked a lot of guys and they become Christians. And because they think they're born again and decide not to have sex until it's the right person or the right time or marriage, they think that this makes them virgins. Again, they do this so that they can get that same respect. Listen, women, ladies, I'm here to tell you. Virginity is, once you give away virginity, you can never get it back. Once your virginity is gone, it's gone. Okay, if you've been fucked by 68 guys, but then you decided that you found the church because you're tired of shitting out kids from illegitimate kids from all these Chad Thundercocks you're banging, you're not a virgin. It just doesn't work that way. Once your virginity is gone, it's gone for good. And expecting men to treat you like a virgin just because you say you are, it's foolhardy. And any man who treats a woman who says she's a virgin, born again or secondary virgin, dude, you deserve to be screwed over. The number 4. The artificial hymen version. Guys, believe it or not, and maybe I'm behind the times here. There is vaginal rejuvenation surgery, which of course tightens the vagina, and they tighten the vagina so that their vagina feels good again. She's been fucked by a lot of oversized dicks. She's loose. She doesn't want to look or feel like a slut, so they get the vaginal rejuvenation surgery. There is also, I'm going to put this on the screen, there is also an artificial hymen. According to Wikipedia here, let me get this going here. According to Wikipedia, an artificial hymen is a type of prosthetic created for the purpose of simulating the hymen, let me highlight this here, usually to fake virginity. There it is right there. Guys, when I learned about this, I could not believe that this was happening. Right? And listen, again, as much as we all know about women, as much as the red pill and this and that and the other, I had no idea that there was actually a way to fake virginity in such a way that makes you physically look and feel like I even read that they rebuild the hymen and they put some sort of like it's almost like an orb or something full of red liquid that looks like blood. So not only do you feel like a virgin when you pop her cherry, it bleeds. It's unfucking believable. Girls are doing this, guys. Number 5, the 5th kind of fraudulent fake virgins is the "I only let them finger me" virgin. Again, guys, we know she's fucked, guys, but even if she didn't, if 50 guys have fingered her, that hymen's gone. That's all there is to it, right? And again, I'm just assuming that you guys actually believe her. When she tells you that I'm a virgin, but I only let them finger me, that's why I don't have a hymen. No, sweetie, you don't have a hymen because guys have fucked you with their penises. Number 6, the 6th kind of fake virgins is the "I only suck their cock" virgins, right? If she's that good and she doesn't have a hymen, is she really a virgin, right? So she only sucked their cocks. Well, how many cocks have you just, 74. So you've sucked 74 cocks, right? You've sucked 74 cocks, you don't have a hymen. So I'm supposed to believe you're a virgin. And guys are out here believing this stuff. This is unbelievable. Number 7, finally, the last kind of fake virgin is the tiny girl who has a small vagina virgin. Guys, I fucked plenty of women, and dude, I fucked girls who are 100 pounds. They're very, very small. They're very, very tight. Guys, just because, and again, a lot of these girls try to get away with saying that they're a virgin because they know when the average guy, sticks his cock in her, it's going to be a lot tighter and it's going to be a lot short. It's just going to be a smaller vagina. So they can get away with telling guys that, I'm a virgin. Oh, yeah, I guess you are a virgin. You feel great down there. Later on today, guys, I'm going to be releasing my my Patreon video. Let me go ahead and put the link here. Subscribe to my Patreon, guys. www.patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. Again, that's patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. Right around, I would say 5 o'clock today, I'm going to be releasing my exclusive Patreon video, why black men should date white girls and why white guys should date Asian girls. Familiarity breeds contempt, guys, so you'll definitely want to check that out. That's going to be on my Patreon later on today at 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. So let's go ahead and get started. How to tell a girl is lying about being a virgin. The first way to tell is she admits to having her pussy eaten. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I've had a girl back at my place or I'm at her place and, we're kissing, things are getting hot and heavy. I've got her, I'm trying to pull her tits out. Girls let you play with their tits. She's stroking your dick. When you go to pull down those panties, she knows that if she lets you pull off those panties, she is going to fuck. Now, I used to eat pussy all the time. I don't anymore, but if girls know that if they let you eat them out, she is going to want to fuck you. And if a girl tells you, well, I'm a virgin, but I've had plenty of guys go downtown on me, she's lying. She's absolutely been fucked. If guys have gone downtown on her, not a virgin. Number two, the second way to tell that she is lying about being a virgin is she's on birth control. Guys, it is absolutely amazing to me. The number, and I've experienced this myself. I've talked to guys, like, you hear stories, you see this stuff on the internet all the time. You see it on Reddit threads. I get emails from guys. Yeah, Donovan, I'm fucking this girl, and she said that she was a virgin, but when I met her, she was on birth control, right? And this is interesting. One girl I actually dated said that she was on birth control as a teenager because of some ridiculous condition. That's bullshit. Now, I didn't poke or prod these guys as to why their girlfriends or the girls they're fucking said that they were on birth control. But the point is if a girl's on birth control, she's fucking. So wait a minute. So let me get this straight. You're a virgin, but you're on birth control. It doesn't matter what medical reason she gives. I don't know of any medical reason that a girl should ever be on birth control. Even if there were a legitimate medical reason. Let's just say the doctor says, well, you have to be on birth control because if you don't, you're going to die. Guess what? Even if that's true, she's still gonna fuck. You want to know why? Because she's on birth control. If a girl is on birth control, she is going to fuck. That's all there is to it. Another way you can tell that a girl is lying about being a virgin is she talks about being a virgin a lot. This is the same with a guy who says, I have a big dick. They make a lot of big dick. Well, I guess this is the big dick mafia over here. No, that guy's got a 2-inch dick and he knows it. It's the same thing with virgins. Girls who lie about being virgins, they always find a way to talk about being a virgin. She'll always find a way to bring it up. Oh, I'm sorry. That was something only a virgin would say. She'll joke, right? Well, or something happens, she'll say, well, I'm a virgin. What do you expect? Or it's a virgin thing you wouldn't understand. When she tries too hard to convince you she's a virgin, she's going to talk about it a lot. It's like every other sentence she's talking about her virginity. If she talks about being a virgin all the time, she's not a virgin. She's trying to convince you and herself. Another way you can tell a girl's not a virgin is that she has a lot of ex-boyfriends. Guys, you can bet your ass she has fucked them all, right? Okay, so you get together and she talks a lot about her exes. There's this ex-boyfriend and that ex-boyfriend and this ex-boyfriend. And listen, here's another thing. As a side note, you should never let a girl talk about her ex-boyfriend in your presence. I don't care if you're fucking her. I don't care if you have a fuck buddy arrangement, friends with benefits, girlfriends, wives. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about your ex-boyfriends. No, I don't have to explain why. If you want to talk about your ex-boyfriends, go do it with your girlfriends. That's not what I'm here for. Anyway, so at some point you think, man, that's a lot of ex-girlfriends for a girl who's never been fucked. Guys, she's banged every one of those guys. Don't get it twisted. All these ex-boyfriends, all she's done is given blowjobs, and these guys have gone down on her. She is absolutely, positively not a virgin. The last way you can tell, and there are many ways to tell that a girl is not a virgin, but the last and most obvious way you can tell a girl's not a virgin, she's really good at blowjobs, right? She inhales and deep throats her cock like a pro. My first blowjob came from my high school sweetheart, right? I knew she was a virgin. I knew she'd never had sex before, right? Guys, she was terrible at it. Right? And the reason she was bad at it is because she'd never sucked dick before. Now, as time went on, she got better. Guys, I'm here to tell you, if the girl you're with says she's a virgin and she's really, really good at sucking cock, she's not a virgin, guys. If she sucked enough dick, if she's gotten her pussy eaten out, she's definitely fucked. She's definitely been fucked. Girls who are great at blowjobs are never, ever virgins, guys. Listen, ignore this if you want to, but don't be the guy who says, oh my God, I believe that my girlfriend was a virgin, or I believe that my wife is a virgin, and now she's not. You need to use this information, use your discernment, use the Y chromosome that God blessed you with, use common fucking sense, and don't believe these bitches out here. Guys, girls get cock thrown at them 24/7. Not only that, they can summon dick to their exact location in 12 minutes, guys. Girls have so much opportunity to have sex, and they're encouraged to be sluts. So what makes you think there are so many virgins out here? There are not. If I don't know how to prove this, but guess what? In my book, I'm the judge, the jury, and executioner. In my book, if you're a woman, you are guilty till proven innocent. You are a slut until I can prove you're a virgin. That's just all there is to it. If you guys want the audio version of this particular podcast, become a patron. Again, that's patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe. Be sure to sign up for my newsletter, donovansharpe.com/Patreon. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.